The cheapest and most controversial episode of Breaking Bad, one of those great series ever made, and it has ranked the first on the top series ever made on IMDb. All in all, today we want to talk about episode 10, season 3 of Breaking Bad, which called Fly. You know, it's all about Walter's just trying to catch a fly, and people are like, okay, what the fuck? Why they should just make such an episode about Walter catching a fly? But today I'm here to talk about why they make this episode, and want to go through, people's opinion and some psychological reasons. So stay with cinema to understand what will happen.
1, 3, 1.
In this episode, Walter tries to catch a fly because he thinks that it's contaminated, dirty, and he cannot start cooking meth because of it. So first of all, he needs to kill it, then start cooking. So he tries so freaking hard to kill that, fly, going under, stairs, just jumping at it, throw things at it. But at the end, he can't kill it. Beside, it was while Jesse's trying to, work, and that's why he just gets on his nerve. When after, his unsatisfying try to just kill that fly, he just sits with Jesse and start a deep conversation, and the conversation is so meaningful in the whole series that you just watch. You can understand that this episode is full of meaningful conversations. And while talking with Jesse, he just bring up that story about his girlfriend's death, and he's about to almost admit that he was involved in. Then Jesse spikes Walter's coffee so he'll sleep, and then he just go and finally kill the fly. But psychologically, the things happens in this episode, for example, the fly means the stress and that paranoid of Walter's mental state, and the rush and the obsession that Walters has to just kill it and catch it shows that he's dealing with really harsh conditions, extreme stress, paranoids, and it completely vivid. Now about the Jesse and that guilt that Walter's carrying about her girlfriend's death. Killing the fly not only is about his stress and his paranoid, somehow he's full of mental illness, but also it's about the guilt that he's carrying on. That's why by killing that fly, he wants to get rid of that guilt. But now about the reasons. First of all, about first reason, budget limit. I need to tell you that since this was a TV show, those pretty, low-cost TV shows, AMC Television just asked the producer of this series to just make an episode, a low-cost one. So they start with 2 characters, Jesse and Walter, only these 2. And they just make this episode in a closed space, Walter's lab. And with the lowest cost they can just make an episode, they just film this episode. And it's cheap to shoot, but still packed with meaning, lots of meaningful scenes and conversations. Now, second reason is about this series is a textbook bottle episode. And you know what bottle episode mean? Then of course you don't. Just I will tell you what bottle episode is. When they start to film an episode, with the cheapest and with the least amount of cost, with few characters, and almost they filmed these episodes in closed areas and closed locations. We called these episodes bottle episodes, and this is one of those episodes. But it also trick not only saving money. It not only helps you save money, but it also let the story focus on the characters' depth and character growth. And here in this series, we have lots of symbols, and it's clearly obvious and vivid that our characters here, Jesse and Walter, completely go through the path of that character growth. And here Walter is the person that always avoids those breaking the laws, dangerous illegal things, while Jesse is just like, it doesn't matter, he doesn't care about these things. But step by step and little by little, you can understand that after Walter's poisoned and he's just started loosening up, he tells Jesse that it doesn't matter, the contamination, it doesn't matter, because the whole world is full of contaminations anyway. So he starts to don't care about dirt, but it's opposite about Jesse, and Jesse start caring more about contamination and dirt. And there's another funny thing that the director so cleverly, for those sharp-eyed viewers, those smart viewers, drop hints about the series ending, that it shows Walt eventually accepts the contamination and it destroys him, while Jesse just free himself from it, from the dirt and contamination. And it shows the whole story, and it shows the whole story reflection on you, which is a new path, a new story, and it maybe look like that it's the opposite thing that everyone and even me think that it would end. So yeah, it's like that most of the people wonders why such an episode should exist with such a weird concept. But let me tell you that it's exactly because of that, weird concept that make this movie one of those great movies, because this episode is totally different from the other episodes, and it's make this series unforgettable. And while you're watching it, it may just go on your nerve, running on your nerve, but it's one of those perfect episodes which is full of meaning, and it's so meaningful. So don't miss this series for worlds, and just you shouldn't skip it. I talked about this series. This series in its first episode in first season scored as 9, but in its last episode in last season it's got a decent 9.9. It's freaking whole rating. And besides, let me tell you that the total score is 9.5, but it could be much it could increase more, and it's because of the score of this episode that I just talked about. It's 7.9, but if it just increased to 9 or even 8.5, it could lead the total score to more than 9.5. All in all, don't miss this series for a word, and you should go and watch it right away. It's one of those crazy series that you could ever seen in your life. And don't forget to like and subscribe us. Here is a Stay with Cinema, and you must watch our next videos. Don't forget to share our videos with your friends, and we'll be happy if you just share your hot tracks and comment with us. And just stay with cinema. Don't forget to watch our next videos.